name's Quinton.
My name is Angelica.
I'm following one since another.
So Bill Polder for me, basically what it is it's it's an undergraduate biomedical research program made to promote diversity in the research fields and to get more students of color and diversity into these PhD programs. So this is for me. I want to go into physical therapy, in which from undergrad you have to apply for a doctorate of physical therapy program. It's very intense, very competitive, but I'm getting in there. So.
What do you think motivates you?
My number one source of motivation is, like I said before, I know what I want to do and I know my purpose on this earth. So being that I know what I have to do to get there. So that's what keeps me motivated, as well as the readings and the things I like listen to, music I listen to, always reinforces motivation in me. And also, probably the last thing that motivates me the most is the fact that knowing that I'm black, I'm a person of color in America, and I'm not trying to compare myself to whites or anything like that, but I just want to let them know, hey, we're just as good or even better, but there's no need for it, because everybody on this earth is great. We have to represent. So that's what I'm doing. I'm representing the people of color in college, going into the medical field. At first, I wanted to impact people, lives through physical therapy, so I chose that. But through kinesiology, I'm using that as a gateway to go into the nursing field, to eventually help people, because I know that's my passion right there, is helping others.
A lot of things that people don't talk about is failure. Like, how do you take failure day by day?
Failure is the greatest gift that we have on this planet. To be able to have the chance to fail and learn, that is what we should truly focus on. So how I take failure to motivate myself is, I'll be like, okay, I'll stand back and look like, okay, I messed up right here and I messed up right here. What can I do to kind of, guide myself back on the right path again, to learn from those mistakes? Because you only fail if you don't realize and learn from your mistakes.
So I guess my last question would be, I feel as college students, a lot of us go through a time where we're just trying to figure ourselves out, trying to figure out what we're really trying to do with our lives. And I feel like some of us get unmotivated, or we're just scared of life. What would be some good advice to somebody that you see that is lost?
The people who are motivated the most, they already have a vision. They have, an end goal, that what they want to become. But you have to ask yourself a few questions. So the first one is, what do you stand for in your life? Like, say if you're on your deathbed, right? What ideas and what actions do you want people to have after you're gone? So that's what I mean by what do you stand for. Secondly, what are you passionate about? So you live, one life. Why not pursue each passion? Because regardless, if you follow your passion, there's always going to be a way to live off of that passion you have. Once you figure that out, stick with it and just keep going. And what you have to do is you have to take risks. So taking risks against me, like going out into talking with these different people in these occupations, and getting your heads into that field where you want to go. Not being scared to ask for advice from people, and also, closed mouths don't get fed. So go ahead, go out there and go get it. When you realize your life isn't about common goals, then that's when you start to realize and acknowledge yourself as you're greater than just a human being, flesh and bones. You got something powerful within yourself that was manifested from something greater. So when I found that out, that I'm greater than just flesh and bones, that's when I started propelling myself to greater things in life.
What would be some last words to anybody out there?
My last words is, don't live in fear, and basically live your life like your reality is your own little universe. I like to live my life like that. Whereas I'm gonna wear whatever I want to wear. I'm gonna say what I want to say. That's only what I want to project on people, which is positivity. I'm gonna say I love you, or I'm gonna give you a hug regardless, because this is my little world. I have my own little reality, which this is what you have to do in this time of the world, because it's such a corrupt time living in, you know, the new millennial. Subconsciously train yourself to only think positive thoughts, and that'll manifest to positive actions. Now I train myself to be positive all the time and think only positive thoughts towards people. That will basically ensure that my life will be a lot more enjoyable, as well as whoever I'm interacting with.